KPR Network. I'm here at Sugar High, about to meet my girl Sandy to get my underarms done.
Hi,
Hey,
how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
All right.
You ready?
You don't
Feels good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sandy. You guys, come and check out my girl Sandy Jenkins at Sugar High. I'm telling you. What's going on, y'all? This is Ro with KPR Network. Hey.
What's up, y'all? Purge 55, all the way live. Let's get it, baby.
Oh man, I'm so glad to be back with y'all, man. It's your man Bake, Oliver Baker, aka Bake Nasty, your mama's favorite stepdaddy. What it do, y'all?
What's going on? Hey, you didn't hit me with the you dig. I be living for that part. I be living for that. You dig.
You know what?
I know you gotta switch it up from time to time.
My bad, bro. I be high. I don't know what I be saying. I be high sometimes. You know? We might have to do a take two and shit.
All right, it's good to be back with y'all. Hey, we all been on our health and fitness. We've been getting it in, huh?
Yeah, hey, Ro. When I saw you the other day, man, you didn't. I mean, I wasn't there. You should have saw my smile, man, because you inspire me so much. You know what I mean? Not only because of how we started this thing, but because of who you are, Ro. You always been. You know, I was talking to Malik and we were talking about love. And you always showed nothing but love inside and out. And for you to exercise and stuff, it makes me want to go harder. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I salute you, bro, for real. Straight up.
I salute both of you kings. Like, y'all getting it in. And hey, you know, that's what we got to do. We not getting no younger. And, you know, we get yawn wrong these days and catch a cramp. You know what I'm saying? Just from yawning. So it's like, it's just good to just take care of ourselves. And my workout, I mean, weight loss is a goal, but it's helping with my anxiety. You know, it's bringing clarity to me. Like after I work out, my mind is clear. And of course, it's a stress reliever. So, and then that dopamine, it gives you that feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can I ask y'all? So since I'm a DJ, what type of music do you listen to when you guys work out?
Oh wow. You know what? Honestly, I'm more the other day I was listening to some Little John.
He had you crunk, huh?
You know, it had me on one. You know what I'm saying? So What about you? What about you, babe?
I listen to the old G Unit playlist. I stay beat up. I like that.
That's right.
I need that gangster. I need that gangster music.
My playlist changes. It switches up a little bit.
I be on that old DMX. What was it?
Hell is hot. It's fire.
Greedy. My stomach growling. Y'all be greedy.
Yeah.
Give to the needy.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that music gets you going. You know.
It sure do.
You got to do that with the music.
And it's got these youngsters going today too, huh? So they doing some shooting and stuff out here, man. Dang.
Not only shooting, some of this music I'm listening to. What is this stuff about making the booty hole brown? And have y'all heard that? I haven't listened to the whole song, and then there's another song talking about one margarita and I'm gonna do this, and two margaritas and I'm gonna do that. And I was like, this song is nasty. And it's crazy because y'all, when you think about music we listened to in our younger days, a lot of it was way too grown for us to be listening to, for real.
It made you blush.
Yeah.
But now this music now is like, whoa.
You know what? That's a good comparison. That our music made us blush. This music today is like, Did this nigga really just say that? Like it's disgusting, actually.
It is. It really is disgusting. That's what it is, bro. It's disgusting, and they know it's disgusting because the shock value again. Like we like when Luke and them were doing it, we knew they were doing it for a little bit of shock value, but it was truth in the mix with it.
Right. That's true.
Now it's shock value. The stuff they said, maybe there's a percentage of people that do whatever he was saying in the
right.
Song,
right. That's right. Like you ain't doing that, homie.
Wait a minute. Speaking of music, Pudge, when we was chopping it up earlier, you was talking about you used to make music for the porn industry.
Yes. I used to work for Playboy.
So what was you on that? I don't know.
No, actually, I used to work for Playboy. I worked for Playboy, and they had what they call night calls. Because remember, Playboy used to have their own what do you call it, channels on pay-per-view, all that stuff.
Is that right?
So there was a point where they were trying to go hip hop. They were trying to combine the X with the hip hop. Oh. So they recruited Snoops and all these people, and I was hired. Me and my boy were hired to make the opening theme songs for all their little all their little shows. So I worked hand in hand with Lexington Steele. If some of y'all know who Lexington Steele is, this big no chest nigga,
He ain't got no chest, Buzz.
He got no chest. He sunk in, dog. He just got that BBC. That's all he got. That's
BBC.
All he got. Yeah, the big black clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I worked. I used to do make beats for him and stuff, and hung around people who they were married and letting their women go do what they.
Hey, plus speaking of that, did y'all see the Adam 22 dude? Man, he didn't let his wife, sleep with the BB.
What?
Hey man, yeah. So okay, I gotta break it down. So Adam 22 has his own platform. His wife, Lena the Plug, is her name. She hasn't, done any male scenes in I think he said 6 or 7 years, something like that. And so, in her industry, it's going to benefit her if she does sleep with a man. So,
yes.
The two of them agree. So her decision was to go for the BBC.
Wow.
Hey, I being in working in the industry, and like I said, working around that situation that you talk about, Bake. I see a lot of relationships break up because of that.
Man,
because of that decision.
I mean, first of all, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't want my significant other to do porn. I mean, let alone like you see some of these acting scenes today are low key on the soft porn side. I remember watching the TV show Scandal when Olivia Pope was messing with the president, and one of their sex scenes was just, I was like, whoa. It was a lot going on in that scene. And I mean, even something like that is kind of, I don't know, let alone
well, Rose, I think the word is that she made about $10 million so far off the deal.
Adam 22's girl? Now, wait, yeah. Is this his wife or just his girl?
I think that's his wife.
I think it's his wife. I wouldn't doubt if it ain't his wife. Like I said, I've been around it. I didn't know. But now a lot of them.
Meal tickets, so talks. Money talks. But, money answers all things.
But now we have to be clear. He been sleeping with her friends, and she been sharing him all around.
Is that right? Oh, so they have an open relationship?
It's not an open relationship. That's how they operate. I thought it was an open relationship when I was hanging around them and stuff. It ain't no open relationship because there's if the husband say no, he mean no. He don't want to get give it up.
Right.
I remember times we'd be driving and she'd be like, honey, can I fuck him? And he'd be like, he'd be like, yeah, as long as you wear, as long as you wear a condom, as long as he wears a condom,
Yeah, yeah. Get them
What?
tested and all this other stuff.
I've been in that, I've been in that situation. I'm just sitting there going, what?
Yeah.
Wow. Did they ever try to get you to get involved in like any scenes, Pudge?
I did some scenes, but I didn't do no scenes like naked. Actually DJ'd the scenes. I was a DJ in the scenes, but they couldn't use it because I was playing.
Wow.
Yeah, I DJ'd a all female orgy. And they had me.
Wow.
They had me like in the middle, and they were all around, and they were doing their thing, and they were like, "That was the best scene, that was the best scene," but we can't use it because I used a lot of copyrighted
music.
Yeah.
So it was a deleted scene. So, but it was dope.
Woo. So
you didn't have no little midget under the table,
I avoided all. I did not. Everybody's like, you didn't do that. I was like, I didn't do. I put my hand on the Bible, didn't touch nobody. I just couldn't do it. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm here for the money. That's it. I ain't new. Not messing
with. We gossiping today, y'all. This thing with KEKE Palmer and her dude bashing her about her clothes that she wore. KEKE went to see Usher, had on a sheer dress. Usher was serenading her too, and her dude, her father of her kids as well, the guy she's with, he takes to Twitter and bashes her. So it's like a whole little. It's a lot of conversation around it. A lot of men like, look, you are a mother now. You shouldn't be dressing like that. And then you have women that are like, men need to stop policing women's bodies and so on and so forth. And I found it interesting because prior to even her having a baby, he's posted her in bikinis and, So what do you guys think about that? Like,
just what you said right there. Before she was pregnant, he posted her in bikinis. Anything you say after that fact is void. Because if you are going to set a boundary, you got to set that boundary early on, not after the fact, and be like, I'm butthurt all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, I personally feel like this. You feel some type of way, have that conversation at home. You know what I'm saying? Furthermore, did she not have that on when she left the house, or did you not see what she packed in her bag? Like, I don't know. Secondly, I don't think that people understand that after motherhood, after a woman gives birth, a woman oftentimes is so busy, like we're trying to get our bodies back. We don't feel like ourselves. Our bodies have been through so much. They've been stretched apart. We're trying to get that sexy back, that feel good back. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot giving birth. You know what I'm saying? And postpartum depression is a very real thing. And I'm not saying that she's depressed, but when women, like, sometimes to keep from going into that depression after childbirth, you gotta, a woman wants to get back out there. She needs to feel alive. She still needs to feel like she has some part of herself, because she's not just a mother, and she's not just somebody's girlfriend or just somebody's wife. She's still her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we already, as mothers, and daddies too, but mothers, we give up so much, you know what I'm saying, to be mothers. And you just trying to hold on to parts of yourself, and not let yourself go. I think too, sometimes men get with women like, okay, you knew who KEKE was before you got with her. You knew that she was in a spotlight like that, the limelight. It reminds me of, remember in the scene in the Players Club where Diamond was a dancer. Remember, she was a stripper. Mm-hmm. And she had the dude that got with her, and dude was like, he wanted her then to stop stripping. He was like, all my friends seeing you. And she like, nigga, all your friends been seeing me. You got with me as a stripper. Now you want me to stop? And I think that had maybe he brought something else to the table to where she could stop stripping, because remember in the movie, she paying for school, she paying her rent, he done moved in with her. You know, it's like, what are you bringing that could actually, like, are you getting ready to replace this money to pay for school, to pay for rent? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But see,
This is
but
what
see, I was in a kind of the same relationship a couple of years ago. A girl I was dating, she was, you know, kind of out there, but you know, when I got with her, I didn't say, you know, stop what you're doing, because I already knew what she was doing. She already had her little persona and everything.
right.
But see, what I did is I just showed her with love. I didn't, you know, tell her to stop or nothing like that. I just showed her that, you know, you could be better than what you were presenting in a real, just being cool, just talking and just telling you are better than what you know, when she asks questions, you know, give her the right answers, you know, no chastising, none of that. That's what I did, and it slowed down to the, you
right.
know, it slowed down on its own.
Because you didn't judge.
No, why?
You showed up with love, you know, and I think that too much in relationships, people be so quick to judge and criticize. There's a way to, like,
but
tell somebody something.
Let me stop you right there. They judge and criticize because of the look in the mirror. They mad. Whatever that they chastising somebody else about is what's inside of them.
Something is going on in them. I'm a firm believer of that too. You know.
Yeah, or they see something that they're not providing in their partner, that their partner is getting. Say, like in Keke Palmer's situation, she looked real happy and satisfied up there with Usher. You know, Usher, man, he'll still your bitch, man. So you you know what I'm saying? So if he ain't doing what he's doing at home, huh? Yeah. So if doing what he was supposed to be doing at home, I can see why he could have some you know, some problems. But dude, you don't get on the internet and blast your woman like that, because I don't see how you gonna move forward. Now you done messed up trust and all kind of stuff. But we were saying, you know, this whole thing.
Yeah. Sorry, babe. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Sis.
No, I'm just saying, when you do stuff like that, then you open up the door for other people to think that they can bash a woman. When a woman bashes her man online, that's what open up the door to make other people think that they can bash. Keep your relationship, keep it private. That's you know.
Men, that wasn't a big thing. Men bashing women on online. That was a recent thing.
It's been a lot of sassy men online lately. A lot of sassy men lately.
This bitch assness. There's a lot of bitch assness.
Yeah, that's why I call it sassy. Like,
yeah, I'll call it bitch assness. Sorry.
Sassy, bro.
Yeah,
he said sassy.
It's sassy. It's sassy. You know, it's just crazy to me. But yeah, so that whole thing is going on with them, and
man, what's her name's mama got robbed? Y'all see that? We gossiping.
Yes.
Yeah. Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom. Man, she had $1 million. They said $1 million in a safe. Hatch.
That woman is cool as can be, man. Come on.
It's
sad, LA, you know, people getting up out of LA just because of that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, y'all? People are really
nothing.
leaving.
This ain't nothing. When it gets wait till they start shutting shit down, and yeah, this ain't gonna be no. Woo.
People are leaving LA in droves. You know, I just saw something recently that said that people are moving to. It was a top 5 states, and it was Texas was the first one. People are actually still moving to Florida, believe it or not.
That's crazy.
South and North Carolina.
Yeah.
Tennessee was on there, and there was one more that was on there because they had North and South Carolina together. I forget the Georgia.
You know what? That's interesting. I was in Rite Aid the other day, and this lady transferring her medicine to a Rite Aid in South Carolina.
Is that right?
Because she was moving to South Carolina.
I don't know about y'all. I just feel like that's the South, and I don't know what it is. I just feel like maybe because I'm over here, been on the West, been in California all my life. California. I can't imagine. Maybe Texas. Texas is as far south as I'm gonna go.
But see that South, and what you feeling is that Klan. We know
that's what I'm saying.
That's where the Klan originated down in there. So
yeah. I'm saying I feel like you're gonna experience
your politics. The politics change. The
politics change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Politics change. How you come out the house change. Everything changed. Everything.
Well, and we were talking. I was talking to the homie today, and was just saying how, at this age that we're at, we've created environments to where it's safe, it's loving, it's progressive, it's inspirational. And like, you don't want to be around anything that is not that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
These people are walking around with guns. Yeah, these people are walking around with guns, threatening Confederate flag. I mean, just kind of chaos to me. You know what I'm saying?
I still rather be in the LA chaos than that. At least I know. At least I know the LA chaos. Kind of like I know. I know yours coming in a way.
I mean, when anybody can hold a gun, I don't want to be in that state, man. I don't.
Exactly.
When anybody, you don't need to register nothing. You can just have. That's the Wild West to me. And then
that's Texas. That's Texas. Pretty much Texas, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, the laws are too loose. And they really trying to do this stand your ground. They're trying to get that
exactly
throughout other places in the South, and to where it's just okay for people to just kill. Like that woman who killed that lady. The white woman who killed the lady in her home through the door. This woman is not even serving no time. She's released, and I just, I can't.
Law's not in your favor? No.
And
I think California ready to give up on them reparations, y'all. Come on now.
Come on.
Whoa. You know what I mean? Run
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, run that check. Run that check. Like we've been doing the research. It's like, just stop. Just run the check.
Yeah, we've been doing the research, bro, and it's just crazy on what they were doing to our people, man. Crazy.
Talk about it.
Well, just having treaties. This is before the colonies were put together. This is pre-colonial war. And so they're creating treaties with the French, the white man, and all this other stuff. You got Indians enslaving us as well, but we're also intermixing. It was just a crazy time. And what me and Pudge, what we kind of come to the conclusion is there's so much going on. But what's happening too is the problem with us is we don't understand that there's a lot of things happening, and one thing is not just the truth. There's a lot of truths going on, and there's a lot of different stories being told, right?
At the same time.
At the same time. So just because one theory may be correct doesn't mean another theory is not also correct. That's what we're kind of finding. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's true. Wow. Because there's so much. People have to understand there is so much deception in this big grand plan. That there was a bad grand plan. People don't understand that they knew we were a humble, chill out people.
Yes.
We were just a target. It was this, we can overtake them, no problem.
Yeah.
And then they found out otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we can't get rid of them. No, we can't.
Yeah.
I got this document where this colonel, this U.S. colonel, he was like, when you see dark skin, he was like, ravage them. He was talking about the Indian nation, but he was talking about the black Indians specifically.
The American Indians.
He was talking about ravage them, take all their belongings, enslaved them. We got the documents. Me and Fuzz got the documents.
Yep, we got the document.
And you know what's crazy, y'all? I mean, there's still so much healing that still needs to take place in us as a people from all of that stuff that has been passed down. But one thing that I've been realizing is that when you do the work, healing your life, healing from your traumas, everything else around you starts to magically heal too. And what's not willing, people who are not willing to heal, not willing to do their work, they fall off. They fall off and fall out of your life. And I know that's just that what you were talking about, that just made me think about that, because there is a lot of healing ancestral trauma as well, you know.
Yes.
And you know, since healing is not linear, so it's like it's an ongoing thing, right? But I think it's also important that even in the midst of everything that's going on in the world, all the hate and everything that's going on, we must find ways to find the joy in life.
Yes.
And still find times to play. You know what I'm saying? And just find ways to have a good time, because that's also a part of the healing.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know, that's also a part of the healing that needs to take place from all of that stuff, you know, all of that stuff in the past, and even our personal lives, you know, like I said, from our childhood, and just things that we have to heal from in relationships, you know, finding the things that bring us joy, knowing who we are, self-acceptance, giving ourselves grace, giving ourselves compassion. That's really the mission that I've been on. Someone recently told my daughter something about me. A grown man said something about me that really is not about me at all. It really was about him, you know. Fortunately for me, like if it would have been said 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I'd have been very affected by it. But it came up for me to see how much work I've been doing, dealing with my own shadows, doing my shadow work, you know, just being aligned with the divinity in me, with the Christ in me. You understand what I'm saying? And to where I did not let it affect me the way that it would have affected me 10 years ago. And when I wanted to say something, my daughter was like, "Nah, Mom, don't even say anything." And I respected that. And I shook it off that same day, because I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is. It's like,
that's true liberation.
Yeah.
That's what true liberation is. All the stuff that you have said and stated, that's what true liberation is. When you getting hit, and you know you've done the training, you've done the bench work, you've done the curls, you've done it. So now it's just like, what, nigga, what? Yeah, exactly. People, I tell everybody, you gotta play the game. Act like you Wonder Woman. Act like you the Hulk. Whatever you gotta put, I call them permission slips.
Yeah,
they're permission slips. It's just your brain don't know. So if you just, you know, when you in that gym, you hitting the gym, and the same thing comes when somebody comes at you negative. You know, you know, boss up, bop, 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 bop. That ain't nothing. Give me something else. Bop, 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 bop,
yes.
You know?
Yes.
That's how you do.
Yes.
You wash?
Yes.
Well, you're up. Yeah, man. So this has been cool, man. We've been just talking about gossip.
But yeah, you know, what we share, I mean, you know, we share different things here on KPR. And then we always like, of course, to end on a positive note, you know, to where it's like, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. They doing stuff to the food. They doing stuff to the water. Take care of yourself. Because if you vibrating on a low vibration, you could attract the germs and disease to yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey, bro. I'm going to get my master's in human resources, right?
That's right.
So how come I get phone calls for me to get into some mess? And I'm like, wait a minute, you know, is money attached to it too? It seemed good. You know, what's up, big dog? It's all right. It seemed good, bro. It's attractive. But nah. You ain't getting me.
Don't let them mess you up.
Don't let it, but that's what happens though when you on that good foot. You try to walk on that good, and it's always gonna be something to come and tempt you to distract you, just to see how serious you are about your path.
I'm getting it right now. Things that tripped me up a couple of years ago. Now that I've been manifesting my stuff, I've been actually getting in a good rhythm. Those things are starting to come back in different forms. But and I'm going, oh my God, don't do it. Let it go.
The devil, they say in the church, the devil has no new tricks. So, it's always some type of, it'll just come through a different person, same thing though, same type of energy, same type of temptation, just through, maybe
another
a different
channel.
Person. That's it. That's all it is. So that's why we always got to stay alert. You know what I'm saying? And stay sober and vigilant. Be aware.
Yeah.
And self-awareness is like a real thing. Self-awareness, that's key.
Emotional intelligence was something that I had to really try and tackle, bro. Because everybody's not conscious of what's going on, I think, or what they say or how they say it. You know what I mean? So, you have to be intact, emotionally intact, not to respond to that kind of craziness, because then you become a fool or crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
that's why
it took a long time for me to learn that.
Yeah. Sometimes not even responding is the best response. Silence is really golden.
Yeah. I was told I was beefing with somebody. It wasn't even beefing, bro.
People be having they imaginary beefs because the ego needs an enemy, right?
Yeah.
The ego
say it again, bro. Say it again.
The ego needs an enemy, And I mean, I've experienced that before where like my ego will have me thinking about something and it's like, wait a minute, that's not even really what's going on. But because of my own self-awareness, putting that into practice now, I'm able to catch it. Because the ego never dies. It's just for us to master. We have to learn how to master it, right?
Tell it to sit the fuck down.
Yes, you really do. You really got to tell it, like, shut the fuck up. You really do have to talk to the ego like that, or it'll mess up your whole life.
It will.
And you got people out here just delusional, like Bake tripping on me. Bake ain't thinking about you, whoever you are. We trying to be on higher ground up over here, okay?
Man, please.
On everything, y'all. It's been good. It's KPR Network. Knowledge, power, respect to everybody. Much love. Peace.